Welcome to Terceirafire Pickem Week 8 NFL. This game of the week, singly, Patriots vs Steelers. What is going to happen in this game? What is going to happen? Is Tom Brady going to take over? Or is the Pittsburgh defense going to dominate like they have been doing recently, taking care of business? Are they going to throw out some crazy offensive schemes to destroy the very weak and hole-filled defense of the Patriots? Are they going to be able to go right up the middle and destroy the lack of safeties? I don't know, but this is something you need to comment down below and let me know what you think is going to win. Is the Patriots defense going to step it up and create turnovers much needed against Big Ben? Force him to move forward. Is Tom Brady going to find a new love target, a new person to enjoy life with, to score touchdowns with? Is this the week Chad OchoCinco breaks out? I do not know. Game of the week. Well, this is what Madden is saying for this week. This is who they say is going to win. They say the Jaguars are going to beat the Texans. They say the Panthers over the Vikings. This is a simulated week of the Madden, choosing who's going to win. They say the Broncos over the Lions, 30-27 with Tebow. 49ers over the Browns. Chargers over the Chiefs. I don't know. Some of these things I disagree with. This is a big week in the NFL. The Tennessee Titans have to get Chris Johnson running against a very weak run defense Colts. He has to show up. I think the Vikings are going to carry some momentum with a strong defense against the Panthers. They're really not winning that much, even though they have Cam Newton taking care of business. I think the Buffalo Bills are not going to lose at home for much more of the rest of the year. I'm going with the Lions over the Broncos, although I really wish that Tebow does really good in that one. Seahawks over the Bengals. I think that being in the 12th man in the greatest stadium in the NFL, they will take over the Bengals, who are streaking. I'm going with the Chiefs over the Chargers because the Chiefs have been showing 3 straight wins, and the Chargers are coming off a real bad loss to the Jets. Division game, big one, Monday Night Football. You're going to begin to see it. I'm going to begin to see it. If you have been playing whole year long, the average wins has been about 53. I'm up in the 68 range, 85% range, and even though there's 92 games, the best entry is 85. We have on top of our league, the Terceirafire League, is Cody. Madden's up to 57 wins. They've really did some good work. Madden Simulation Mode is what was there. Make sure you join my Terceirafire Pigskin Pick'em League. Get on there right now. Password is jjcenter. I'm going to highlight you. Congratulations, Soccer Star, for getting 10 picks, and Cool Eagle 99 and Idratori taking off the lead right there. As you can see, Cody is up there, Sports Fan, Mr. Storts, NC Griff, myself, all with 9 wins. My big buddy Stephen the Beast is down in the 8 range. Towards the end of the year, it's so difficult to find out who is going to show up. I mean, you never know. Iron Man's down there with 7 wins. One week, Jason Campbell could get hurt, and they could lose. You never know what's going to happen. Picks are picks. I want to thank you so much for getting me to page 4. You jumped me up from page 5 to page 4, and we are so close to page 3 on ESPN. Look at this. This is just you. This is just YouTube. This is just Terceirafire. I love it. Games of the week. Make sure you comment down below which one you think next week's game of the week is, and I'll play someone in my community. Ravens versus Steelers, Packers, Chargers, Jets, Bills, Bucks, and Saints. All those games are really large. Sad to say, this week, really, the only big game of the week was this week. Well, I'm going to say the Chiefs and the Chargers are a really big game of the week this week, but it was the Patriots and the Steelers. This was the game of the week last week, the Lions versus the Falcons. It really turned out to be a big one. It gave the Lions a 2nd loss in a row. I do not know if they're going to be able to recover. I played my friend Davis Boy 11. He is in the community. If you want to play against me on PlayStation, please join my community at Terceirafire. In that community will give you everything you need to play awesome people who play a good game. I'm really pushing to get this community out there, get players to play, because why play online with some guy in Africa who really doesn't care about you, and once you get a big lead on him, he ends up quitting on you. If you come to my community, that doesn't happen. If it does happen, you let me know, and I kick the people, and we move forward. I want people to play good NFL sim style games, just fun stuff, having a blast in the community. That is the way you can do that. This is a really big week in the NFL. Last week I was unable to post a video. That's why I am highlighting last week's game along with this week. But man, I'm just telling you what, the NFL is just shaping up to be one of the greatest years ever. You have teams like the Chiefs who started out 0-3 and now 3-0. You have people like the Seahawks who have probably the worst quarterback that I have ever seen. It's just crazy. Why couldn't they get somebody else? I mean, why not? You know what's so crazy is everybody's freaking out about Tim Tebow and how horrible he was and this and that, but he won. What about all these other crappy quarterbacks in the league that can't do nothing, like Tavares Jackson? Why not say something about him? But because they finally figured out something, they have to get on him. I don't know. But make sure you check out my Tebowing on Twitter. I actually showed a picture of people who have been doing planking lately, and I did a little Tebowing on top of my toolbox, so check that out. I want to thank you so much for watching. It has really been a great week in the NFL. Please comment down below what you want the game of the week to be next week, and I will do that. And also let me know if you think the Steelers or the Patriots are going to win. And I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Have a great week in the NFL. I'll talk to you all later. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace!